6. Collapse. Make them count. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
G'day, mate. Trucker Kev here. This is in Mallala, South Australia, mate.
Green, green, green.
What am I driving today? Well, I'm driving my truck, aren't I? It's bloody obvious, isn't it? What are you, blind or something? Anyway, I've barely crossed the line and I've already taken a couple of spots. Probably because I'm not even driving against real men, real truckers. Nah, I can already tell this is just a bunch of sissy, pansy, girly boy truckers. Yeah, bloody disgrace to real men, that's what it is. I mean, I walked into the pit before expecting to see one of these guys working on his drive shaft. And what was he actually doing? Applying bloody lip gloss. Bloody lip gloss, can you believe it?
Car left.
It's not a bloody car, Jim, it's a truck.
He's still there.
Can't you tell a car from a truck?
Still there.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Clear left.
Anyway, now I'm up into 13th. I don't want to be there too long, it'd be unlucky. Although, to be honest, I'm not normally the superstitious type, you could probably tell.
On your left. Clear left. Car left.
Here I get hooked up with another truck, the guy's pressing up against me.
Hold your line.
Behaving like one of them homosexes. Anyway, I've been able to get him off me, thank goodness. The rest of these pansies might want another trucker rubbing up against them, but I sure as hell don't, that's for sure.
Car left. Clear left.
How many times do I have to tell you, Jim, it's not a bloody car, it's a truck, mate. A truck. Jim might not know what's going on, but I know what's going on. I'm up in the tent, that's what's going on. So I'm getting closer to this sissy boy in front of me now. So I'm about to get on the inside of this guy, but that's not the sort of thing I would normally say, so I'm not going to say it, because I don't get inside it, guys. Have I mentioned before how my truckers like my wife Barb? They're both wide, they're both heavy, and they can both drive you around the bend. The other thing I really love about my truck is that truck rhymes with fuck. Anyway, I'm up into 8th now, so I'm just obliterating this bunch of sissy boys. Just to let you know, I love to say obliterating. I only know 5 or 6 big words, but that's one of them. Anyway, it might seem totally unrelated, but driving this truck race makes me feel like eating a pie. Which is kind of funny in a way, because I ate 7 pies just before the race. Now I feel like another one. But, you know, if you've eaten 7 pies, well, you may as well eat an 8th one, eh?
Car left.
For Christ's sake, Jim.
Still there. Clear left. 7th position. You've just done a 124.3.
Stop saying it's a car, Jim, it's a truck. You got something wrong with your brain, boy. Although I don't even know why I'm asking the question. You've obviously got something wrong with your brain. Anyway, I've just passed a couple of these pansy sissy boys who seem to forget where the track was, so I'm up into 5th now. I'll get up behind this guy and I can see he's advertising Duff beer.
Left side.
He's making me thirsty.
Clear left.
I need something to wash down those 8 pies. No, wait, it was 7, wasn't it? To be honest, counting up numbers between 1 and 10's never been my forte.
Sweet pass, mate.
Anyway, just coming up to the halfway point now. Yeah, I don't know where you're going, buddy, but the track's over here. So if I mentioned before that I'm not the only trucker in the family, my younger brother Carlson, he's also a trucker. That's right, he's Trucker Carlson. then there's my cousin Forrest, he's Forrest Trucker. He had one child, a daughter, so she was Trucker's daughter, but she's just a memory. That's because she's dead now. Forrest accidentally ran her over in the truck. Then there's my other cousin from Western Australia, Wilson. He's Wilson Trucker. Anyway, enough of the small talk. I'm up in second place now, so I've just got to chase down this sissy, girly, pansy, poor excuse for a real trucker in front of me. And there he is in front of me. He doesn't stand a chance though. He told me before he was going to take his mother-in-law and his wife. Turns out that was going to add an extra 650 kilograms.
2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. P2. The leader, Morgan, is pitting.
And there you go, he's piked out like the girly, wussy, pansy, supposed trucker that he is.
Behind is pitting.
So there's nothing out in front of me now. This is like that time I drove across the Nullarbor, except for the fact that the Nullabor's dead straight. So to put it more accurately, this is like that time I drove across the Nullarbor, drunk out of my brain. The road was still straight, just I wasn't. Boy did I clock up some roadkill that day. Half a dozen kangaroos, 3 or 4 wombats, and a family of 5 towing a caravan. The important thing I learned from that experience though was that I wasn't injured at all. Anyway, I'm coming up towards the end of the second last lap with only one to go, and they're nowhere in sight. Why? Because they're a bunch of sissy, pansy, girly truckers, not real truckers, not real men like your mate Kev. Anyway, you might be wondering, if I'm driving a truck, why am I wearing racing gloves? Well, it's because my hands are soft and delicate. That's also the reason why when I need to unhook the double B, I get Barb to do it. It doesn't matter to her, she's always had rock hard calluses all over her hands. I mean, sure, it's not the primary reason that I married her, but it's up there. So I'm on the last lap now. I mean, I just need to turn left a few times, turn right a few times. That's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean, I've been watching some of these other truckers turn left and turn right, but they just do it like a pansy, girly, sissy type of turn. I mean, why can't these guys just turn left and right like real men do? By the way, have you noticed it's got Castro Pill written on the side of my truck? Sounds like something you take for stubborn constipation. Anyway, I'm coming up towards the end of the race now, so I certainly hope Barb's got that pie in the oven. Just as long as she doesn't have a bun in the oven. It's not that I don't want children, just that they might come out looking like her, and I wouldn't want that. Anyway, I'll be back in the pit shortly, and I'll be able to rub it on those other losers about what a bunch of wussy, girly, pansy truckies they supposedly are. And all while I'm stuffing my face with a piping hot 4 and 20. Anyway, here we go.
Podium finish. Nice one.
That was more than a podium finish, Jim, you wanker. That was a win.